It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, DeBartolo. This is episode 1604, recorded on Tuesday, January 3rd, 2017. Know when to fold. It's time for the Giz Wiz, and on this episode, CES is just right around the corner, so let's see what's coming up in the 2017 version of CES, and also a new special thing for our patrons. It's a giveaway, all next on the Giz Wiz!
It's the same show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now it is time for the Giz Wiz, and here he is, the expert on all things gadget, Nick DeBartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing good, sir. And you?
I'm doing well myself. We are both getting ready to head out to CES 2017.
Yes, I'm going out at 5 a.m., so just a couple of hours after we finish this.
Are you even going to get any sleep tonight?
No. I usually stay up, though. It's easier for me to stay up.
Same. Yeah. If I get an hour of sleep and I wake up, I just feel horrible. And
yes,
then,
exactly. And I can't sleep because I'm always afraid I'm going to miss the flight.
Exactly. So you're going out at 5 a.m. I'm going out at 9 p.m. I'm going to miss the first activity, which is PepCom. I'm upset about that.
PepCom is tomorrow night.
I told him I was going to come, and now I'm not, and I feel bad. Maybe I should email him. Whatever. And it'll be a good CES 2017. So we're going to cover a few of the things that we're looking forward to seeing. And then, of course, my crappy corner as well.
And your crappy corner. And what did you do for New Year's? I should ask that.
Nothing. I stayed at home.
Nothing?
Yeah.
Oh, I should have emailed you to join. We did a little...
A Periscope.
A Periscope, because we often go to Central Park. And then I was looking on the Central Park website, and it said that there's security. And now, unless you're in the race, you can't go to the music pavilion, and you need a pair. And I said to Dennis, you know what? Let's just Periscope and see who joins in.
Periscope the event. Here, there's some footage from the Periscope.
Yeah, so we had a few noisemakers, and we had some champagne. There's Dennis trying to find a noisemaker, and I think this is part two.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. So he had the disco lights going, and but what happened was, 15 minutes in, I don't know if you ever had this happen. It just said, your camera will now shut down because it's overheating.
Yes, and I've had this issue too, and so whenever I try to do it, sometimes I'll make sure my case is off the back of my phone, or I'll just make sure that it can get in a cold area.
Oh, so, you know what? You know what? I think I might have had the case on the phone.
Yeah. And sometimes, like, if I'm the passenger in a car, I'll make sure to put the air conditioner pointing right into the back of the phone so you can cool it down.
No, I'm going to do the same thing next year. Is run the air conditioner during the event. But it was great fun. And people are a lot of laughs,
yeah, of course. Yeah. And the little chat room. I think Periscope is the coolest thing. Meerkat before it, but they've since shut down. Because there was always a big issue with live streaming. If you wanted to live stream, you had to be locked to a computer. It was so difficult to just go out and live stream. And now the phone networks and the phones have gotten powerful enough to be able to live stream while on the go. And it's amazing. And it's not even that big of a deal, it feels like. It's not. I'm not like running down my data like crazy, or the battery is just dying. I don't know. It takes it out. I'm not saying that it's not going to run down your battery, but I've done it at conventions and things like that where it just feels like, okay, now moving on with my day. It's great.
No, it's great. It's great.
Yeah.
All right. So let me see. Anything else that I had? I think that's all I had to talk about. So what I did is, are you getting hundreds of emails about CES?
Yes. That's how
Oh,
you know that you are officially on the you're going to go to CES is when you get all the spam. You get every press release. It's horrible.
And this is like my 24th or 25th year. So no one ever takes me off their list. So I woke up today to 2,655 emails, and I cannot erase them, delete them as fast as they come in. So I went through a lot of them, and I asked some people for some B-roll and stuff. Try to find some kind of unique things to look at. And the first one is it's just an air purifier. Until I got to this one feature that I think is pretty neat. So let's take a look at I can't even remember the name of it here. It is the Primo. Let me get my...
The Sprimo.
Oh, Sprimo. I was so excited, I put my script away off to the side here. So the Sprimo air purifier, and then I think you'll pick up what's different about this.
Okay. So let's play this video from them.
This is good for you to know. 20% of the pollution in San Francisco is heading your way. Oh, that's right. You don't have to worry anymore.
Yeah, I'm not in San Francisco. That's great.
That's right.
The air you breathe can be analyzed.
Ooh. Look at the CO2 particles, the humidity.
Controlled.
We can control it. We have the technology.
And upgraded. Meet Sprimo, the world's smartest personal air purifier. That envelops you in a bubble of fresh air. Sprimo's onboard sensors give you exact air quality readings at the right time and the right place. Sprimo will even tell you ahead of time when its filter needs to be changed, based on air quality and usage patterns. And changing filters is a snap. Just use the packaging from the new filter to send the old filter back to us for recycling. Optionally, we could perform a deep analysis on your used filter and send you a detailed report of the harmful substances that were filtered out of your air. Our team includes some of the world's leading
that's the
scientists
neat thing.
that makes Sprimo a state-of-the-art personal air filter.
And it wasn't just the technology piece. It wasn't just the gimbal or the size of the product or making a beautiful thing. This is something that can potentially help millions and millions of people.
Our world-class designers have worked hard to ensure Sprimo's form matches its function. For example, Sprimo's gimbal design and solid brushed aluminum handle not only make it easy to move and adjust, but also work together in turbo mode to form a diffuser that quickly filters the air of the entire room. With its finely adjustable fan speed and sound dampening body construction, Sprimo is quiet enough for any setting. We have working prototypes and are nearing production, but need your help to fund the first batch. Upgrade your air today and breathe easier with Sprimo.
That's a nice addition to the air purifier category, is something that not only purifies your air, but gives you some really detailed information about what's going on.
I know. Now, the worrisome thing, if you go back to their website, is
they're nowhere near the goal.
They did a campaign that failed.
Yeah. Campaign suspended.
Okay, so I don't know. Are you familiar with crowd supply? Does that mean they just didn't reach the goal, or did something?
Clue.
I mean, they got tons of publicity.
Yeah.
So I guess they're starting again at CES 2017. Maybe without crowdfunding, I'm not quite sure. But I was very impressed with the filter thing, that you could mail it to them, and then they could, for an optional fee, tell you exactly what's in your air and whether you should move out of your house or not.
Right. If you should contact the insurance agent about the mold in your house.
Yes, exactly. And then it seems like one setting is for just doing your personal airspace, I guess, in an office, and then another setting for doing a room. And I also like the fact that the fan is, through the app, totally variable.
Right.
Because like with my Auric, low is like a little too low,
But
and
medium
high
is
a
like
li-
super loud. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, exactly. Yes, because I use my air purifier. Sort of purifying the air is secondary to me. I just like the white noise it makes.
Right.
Uh,
Right.
So anyway, I thought it was
It's just
something different.
suspended. This seems like more than
See,
just not made.
I know that. I did not see that until
Just-
recently. So I will, if I run across them. And the funny thing is, I say if I run across them, I don't think people realize how huge CES is.
Oh yeah.
It's three
Oh yeah.
different, and now it's 5. This year it's 5 locations, and the Las Vegas Convention Center itself is a half-mile long.
Look at this.
And-
Come see us at CES 2017 at booth 50,232. Now that may be some numbers just to clarify location, but
No, because
it definitely
they do,
feels like they have 50,000 booths.
absolutely. They do have golf carts at the back door to drive you
Yep.
to the front door.
I mean, I remember
So-
thinking I need to get batteries to the South Hall in under 7 minutes. And I do not think that if I ran the entire time, I would make it in time. Like, because you gotta weave through people, you gotta
Yes.
you find the booth that they're at. Just running the distance is incredible. I mean, this is the entire convention hall. With it, if you're to walk, it could easily take.
I told you
12
a couple of
minutes.
years ago, 17.2 miles. I
In a
walked
day.
in well, in the 3 days I was there, but 17.2 miles is a lot, and it's double decker. That's
Yes,
all
you got 2 floors, and then sometimes they're in different hotels now, and you got the whole outside pavilion. I mean, it is just
Yeah, too
craziest.
big. Yeah.
Crazy. And there's also sections that, like, as a reporter, I never went into. There was, like, the sections of manufacturers that own their own factory that could make you something. It's
Yes,
like,
yes.
well, I don't need to cover that
never-
area.
Yeah, I never go to I think it's the Alexis where it is only for high-end audio.
Yes.
So I don't bother going there. Let me just get rid of this call here. Because I don't do high-end audio. But the other funny thing is I made up a form email this time round that I sent people. I said, unlike people who cover everything, I am only looking for very, very offbeat things like the device that automatically folds your clothes, and get emails back. Sounds great. Totally understand. Come see our new Bluetooth speakers, and we have incredible looking headphones.
Right, exactly. Oh, you know, our offbeat thing is that our phone cases come in 17 different shades of colors,
Yeah.
where other
And
phone cases only come in 1 or 2.
Iridescent, Dick. I'm talking iridescent.
Have you heard of pearlescent paint? Okay, this has pearlescent paint on the phone cases. It's like, okay, no, I don't need that. Don't want that. People don't want to see that.
No.
Can't tell you how many times
But
that
now
happens.
this next gadget, not for an apartment, but if you have a big family, this might be worth checking out. Let's go take a look at Foldamate.
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 I'm excited about Foldamate. Oh, I gotta turn up the volume. So if you're audio listener, there's a house full of kids. They're throwing clothes around, throwing them everywhere, and the mother is just stacking up clothes on this device. We're
It
going
looks
into
like a Venetian blind, and every slat takes another garment.
Oh my gosh. This is a folding machine, not just like a hand-done one. It uses robots and steam?
It shoots steam across the clothing to get the wrinkles out.
Oh my gosh.
And then while you play cards or games with the kids, you hear a chime.
There's a full
It says
tray of stacked
full,
clothes. Here you go. Holy
and out comes
mackerel.
a stack of
Okay.
Gone? Yeah.
Listen, this is neat, but that video didn't do it justice. I'm sorry, Foldamate, but I'll need one in my house to test it out, please, so I could really give my full opinion. So you can send that to my P.O. box, or I'll give you my home address even.
Yeah, well, you better be home because it is 3 feet high.
Doesn't matter. It folds your clothes.
You have a house 3 feet high. I'd have to get rid of my refrigerator.
You'd have to put it in the kitchen. Yeah, on the kitchen counter because you don't have anywhere else to put it.
Yeah. But the robotic section only takes about 10 seconds per item. And it can do 15 to 20 pieces per load that you put on those little
clips,
automated clips that move up and into the machine. Now, this is wildly expensive.
I'm sure. I would say my guess is over $1,000.
Oh, okay. All right. They estimate $700 to $850.
Okay. So it's the price of another washing machine.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
another
a washer and dryer.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah,
another high-tech piece of equipment. And the thing is that this company has been building commercial folders for industry. So it makes sense that they would have the technology to make a mini version that you would have in your home. But I thought the large families with not a lot of time that this would make a lot of sense. And also, I'm not sure. It doesn't look like an animation. It looks like it actually is a machine doing the folding.
Right.
It seems like it's very fast. I think the addition of the shot of steam while it's folding it is a great idea to knock out wrinkles. So anyway, hopefully I will find that as I roam and give them the shirt off my back and say, steam and fold this, I'll wait.
Yes, exactly. I want to see it done. Man, that is so cool. I totally want one so bad. There's no way I'd spend almost $800.
Well, what do you only have 2 shirts. I mean, so...
You're right. You're going to have
to buy a dozen more shirts just to use it.
I think you underestimate how lazy I am, Dick.
Okay.
So I'm trying to understand it. So it doesn't know the exact price, but it looks like there may be some extra addition if you want the de-wrinkle feature. Because I'm looking at the Foldmate family is $700 to $850. The de-wrinkle is $200 to $300, and capsules are $15 to $40. So, and pre-orders will start in almost
in a year.
God.
Oh my word!
Starting with the paid reservations.
Oh my goodness. Well, you're lucky because by the time it comes out, you'll have 2 more shirts.
Exactly. I'm going to be able to fold all 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so this may be something that we see at this CES and then it actually gets released next CES. That happens all the time.
Yes. And that's the other thing that and this happens a lot, is you'll roam by a booth and they'll say, you didn't stop. And I'll go,
you don't have a product.
If I'm not mistaken, this is everything I saw last year. And they go, yes, but now you can buy them. I said, well, I already talked about it when you couldn't buy them. So it often takes a full year, except for Toy Fair. Toy Fair is pretty good. What you see in February is usually on the shelves by October because they have to hit Christmas.
And they're hoping that Toys R Us sees what they have.
Yeah, exactly.
And they want to sell it to them then.
Exactly. Well, some of one of the people that told me that when you go to Toy Fair, you really aren't seeing all the toys available. The toy companies first go to Toys R Us. And there used to be another big toy thing, but I think they merged. They go to Toys R Us, and if Toys R Us says not interested, they don't bother bringing it to Toy Fair, because unless Toys R Us is interested in it, they're not going to bother producing. And that's why Toy Fair is kind of fun, because there you find also the little brands that Toys R Us aren't interested in, and they're showing the more unique things.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. The Foldimate. Looks very cool. I'll be keeping my eye on it because that looks just. I don't think I'll be buying one, but I want to know that it exists. I want to see it in action. Very, very cool.
Okay. Now the third thing is called Tappy, and the press release sounded more exciting than the video. So the press release says, "Meet Tappy." What does Tappy do? Tappy is a user-friendly design that lets you use your watch and jewelry, pretty much anything, to make contactless payment. So you don't have to worry about having a watch or having anything, even a ring. You can pay with a ring. So this is, so I said, send me a video. I'm doing a show right before CES, and let me see what you have. So the video is really an animation. So let's watch it. It's,
Is it
that's
this one? Okay.
I think it's that.
Here, let's go to the YouTube version of that. Here we go.
Meet Tappy.
Payment technology of Tappy will bring daily convenience to our life, which is more complete. Yet, it also combines updated technology functions. Tappy will not get rid of the body structure or affect the outlook of your watch. With very little added cost, Tappy will get what you want. It can fit into any watch, ring, or any kind of wearable accessories. Most importantly, Tappy requires no battery. It can be widely adapted and enjoyed in your daily life. You can use Tappy in a convenience store, restaurant, coffee shop, or more kinds of shops. All you need to do is simply tap the payment terminal using your Tappy, and the payment transaction is immediately completed. Or you can use it on a vending machine, any public transport, or to pay charges in a car park. All payment can be done without taking out your wallet or mobile phone. You can check your transaction records in your Tappy mobile app. Tappy can also be used as an electronic key to open any door. All in all, the setup of Tappy is easy and simple. Download the Tappy app from the App Store. Enter the specific code from your Tappy device in order to activate. Enter your mobile number to get a text message with a verification code. Enter the verification code.
I don't need to know any of this.
Create an account with username and password.
Yes.
Use your mobile to take a picture of your credit card. Finally, money can be transferred into your Tappy account. You can now use Tappy for any convenient and enjoyable buying experience anywhere. In the future, you can use Tappy to keep your movie tickets, any gift voucher, membership card, and boarding pass. You can start using Tappy to open up your car door too. Whenever you need, all these functions can be found in your Tappy. This is Tappy.
Interesting.
And yes.
Go ahead.
So the downside is they have to get all of these people on board with this.
Yeah. You can open up any door that has been installed with the Tappy interface that
yes
work with us.
I thought
pay at any pay station that has Tappy integrations. You can go to the car park and pay for parking as long as it works with Tappy.
Yes, that is a
the promise
gigantic.
is grand, right?
Yes.
Everyone would love that. Little sticker you stick on something. Seems like maybe a few things are built in, and you pay for stuff.
I searched high and low, and I found one physical watch that seems to have Tappy technology in it. So maybe at CES they hope to. That the problem is that, like you said, when you watch the video, you're going, "Oh, this is amazing," and then you realize, is New York City going to get on board with this so that you can Tappy and get on a train?
My other big issue is the reason that the phone is so cool is my phone has a biometric sensor in it to tell that it's me making the transaction. And I feel, this is my fear, it could be solved by Tappy, is that anyone with a little pay station module could walk up to anyone with a Tappy watch and get close enough to charge them. You know, there's no way for me to tell it, be ready for an activation, don't do an activation, without pulling out my phone and talking to Tappy, which why not just use Tap to Pay? That seems like a big downside to me.
Mom's were just saying, well, maybe he could see Apple or Google buying Tappy.
Yes.
It's still asking. I remember one year, Duracell was very excited. I was very excited. They got 7 companies on board that all laptops would use the same battery.
Oh, wow. That'd be great.
And I'm thinking, yeah. And about 3 months later, I called my contact at Duracell. I said, I haven't seen another word about that. And he said, well, the companies are dropping out like crazy when they're realizing how much profit there is in their own batteries.
Yeah, exactly.
And so why make a battery that you could buy cheap and put in any laptop when we can make specific batteries that you'll probably have to come to us to buy.
Right.
And
right.
so
Why, yeah, you kill the competition when, this one model of laptop uses this one model of battery. But if every laptop uses the same battery, anyone could make a battery for that laptop. Competition goes crazy.
Exactly.
I don't see this catching on.
No.
The promise is amazing. I think everyone would get behind, whenever I'm wearing, I don't have to pull anything out of my pocket. I wear a ring constantly. That's what I want to be my Tap to Pay. But where I feel like it falls down is it sounds like you need to buy new products in order to have this integrated. It doesn't sound like it's a sticker or an NFC tag. It sounds like it's very specific. Maybe they could make it into a sticker. And because the things I wear are so specific. I mean, getting into fashion is almost impossible because you really have to have so many different options. And then the other thing that I really see it falling down on is a confirmation that I wanted to pay for that item, or any sort of biometric way that it can tell that I am confirming this purchase.
Right, yeah. So if you get in a heated argument in a store and you go, I'm not going to come in.
I'm not going to pay for any of this, and you've just paid for it 3 times. Yeah.
You go home and you just found your argument just spent $95.
Exactly. Or I could just see on a subway, someone has a device that is always trying to charge people $100 that they put in their pocket, and if it just happens to run by a watch that it has Tappy on it, it's just boop. Now you
it also seemed that at the end of that video, it almost seemed like you just moved specific amounts of money into Tappy.
Yes,
so
it was its own little PayPal. It's like PayPal, where you have to fill an account.
You don't walk by a car that has Tappy and someone says, hey, thanks for buying me this car.
Yeah, exactly. And it's great, interesting concept. Love to see it done. I don't think it's going to take off, unfortunately.
Happen, yeah. No.
So it was Tappy. Okay, now it is time to head into
Chad's Crappy Corner.
There it goes.
But you might want it at
Chad's slow starting Crappy Corner.
Get it.
Now you've come up with a new concept.
So here's what happened.
Just for January.
Maybe we'll do some more. But here's what happened is over Christmas, my parents and family, and not only just my parents, but grandma and people like that, were really excited to give me gifts that could be shown on the Giz Wiz. And so I knew that there was a pressure to show these gifts. So normally what we do is we put up a straw poll on the Patreon and ask the patrons to guess, to put in their input to affect the show, to choose my crappy corner. Well, this month, I felt too much pressure. I had to do it. So we came up with another option to give back to our patrons because we love them so much. So instead of a straw poll going up for the patrons to vote on, there is now a form that you can fill out if you want to be entered in to get one of the gadgets that I've shown off on the Giz Wiz. So to give back to our patrons, every episode we will be giving an old gadget that we've covered on Giz Wiz to one of you. All you have to do is put in your username, your name, and an address that you want the gadget to be sent to if you are the winner. So we're going to show off the winner when we get to the section in the show when we thank our patrons. That's when we'll be showing it to you guys. And so let's jump into Chad's crappy corner.
Do it.
The theme for this month is gifts that my parents gave me or family gave me. And this first one.
If the family isn't watching, the theme is gifts that my family got me that I don't care enough about that I'm going to give to somebody else.
Yeah, gifts I'll never use. Yeah, gifts to re-gift. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, there you go. Regifting.
Re-gifting gift. So this first one, I wanted to start off the month with something that's almost classic in Giz Wiz lore.
Oh my God! Can we play? What the heck is it?
Sure. Here,
does it look? Does it look exactly like what it is?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So here, let me make sure it's out of frame. So let me show you the product. Okay. So what is this gadget, and what does it do?
Does that a pop open lid?
It does pop open. The head comes off. Here, I can.
Okay.
I have
is
to
it a storage, a speaker or a storage container?
I have to remove what's inside so you can't see.
Oh, okay.
There we go. This is what it looks like inside.
And that's how gosh. I was going to say it was a storage container or a Bluetooth speaker.
And this depresses.
Oh. Is it a night light? A travel light?
It's not a night light. This is a good what the heck is it? I just realized.
Yeah. Does it talk? It looks like there's a hole in the mouth.
The inside. It does not talk.
Well, I'm looking up to a flashlight. I'm just looking at the chat room. Flashlight? No. A Pez dispenser, someone said.
It's not a Pez dispenser. And remember, one of the hints is, I guess I'll be more specific. The operation that it satisfies is very ingrained in Giz Wiz lore.
A mustache cup?
No.
Someone says, is it tappy?
Right.
A travel
You
cup?
cannot tap to pay with this.
No. Well, I have no idea.
Are you giving up?
Yeah, LED storage, a light holder. I'm reading things from the chat room.
The chat room doesn't even know here. I'm grabbing what goes inside. Wow. I've stumped everyone. My family has stumped everyone. This is a great gadget.
Yeah. Does it hold toothpicks?
It does.
Oh, there you go. Oh my gosh. Dan Wally.
Toothpick Panda. So Toothpick Bird is what I was referring to. As the Giz Wiz lore.
Giz lore.
Yes, exactly.
I was thinking LED.
Right.
Okay.
So a long time ago, Leo did a Toothpick Bird on the show.
Yes.
So this is the gadget. You stick toothpicks inside. You place the cap on, and then when you push it down, and I'll get it closer, it gives you a toothpick.
Oh, it's very cute.
Which is adorable, and it works. The mechanism is just fantastic every single time.
It's like the cat is sticking their tongue out.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is really well done. And the mechanism inside, here we can kind of show it off once we get the head off. It uses a little stick down there. So when you push down the mechanism, toothpicks fall into place. And then it uses that stick to grab one and push it up all in one little motion. Or I guess two motions, one down, one up. So there you go. That is a toothpick dispenser. And it's fantastic. Here's what the packaging looks like. Comes in a little bag, of course. This one is made by Sunrise. It's funny. This is a sticker. This logo that they put on the top.
Oh, I see. So everybody buys the same.
I bet you money this was an Alibaba purchase, and then they just put their own sticker on the front. Sunrise Company makes this. Same thing with the UPC code. There's a sticker. But yeah, I mean, it just works really, really, really well. Panda Toothpick Dispenser is the name that it claims it is on the bottom of the box. Sorry, that's so overblown. And you can find it on Amazon for $12. $12.
Now, it's very funny because Loke in the chat room says, will it get the last toothpick out?
Oh, you want to try? I mean,
just put in one toothpick.
One or two,
and let's just see how good that Panda is.
Okay, so there's one toothpick inside.
PackNW says, careful, don't hold your finger over the hole when you press it.
It will stab you. It does. Oh, it gave it to me in 3 tries.
Wow, now I'm really impressed.
In 3 tries, and I bet you money that if I was to tilt it forward, so let's put just a few in here. Okay, let's put 4. There's 4 toothpicks in there. I bet you if I was to tilt this forward, it gave me 1 immediately. Missed. Got me 2. Missed. 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 But I bet if I were to move it forward. Yeah, there, it gave it to me.
Yeah, because the
There's
toothpicks.
one more.
Well, right.
You're right.
Well, you're
there
not
it
going
goes.
to be that
Got it.
upset that there's one toothpick not coming out.
Exactly.
Well, it's very cute. It's very
adorable.
cute.
Yeah, and the little face is kind of cute. It's supposed to be a panda. We were discussing at our holiday event if it was closer to a dog or some other animal. It doesn't look quite panda-like, to be honest.
Buy your own toothpicks, or does it come with?
Yeah, you have to buy your own toothpicks.
Okay.
But yeah, so that is the toothpick panda. Cute pet automatic plastic toothpick holder.
Wow, and it's a
dispenser.
2017.
Yeah, the 2017 model. 2 days in, and they must have just changed that title just to satisfy that new 2017 look and feel. It shows other colors, but I believe there's no way to choose which color you get. So either you're going to be surprised when you order it, or green is what you get, and they just show other colors.
Oh, okay. I hate when they do that.
I know.
Because sometimes I see something there that I really want in black.
And you're like,
And
how
they
do I know?
Yeah, they show lime and orange and 15 colors I hate.
Exactly.
And so I don't buy it because I know I'm going to get the color that they have the most of.
Right, exactly. Or the only color they have. I found out a little bit more about how Amazon works recently, and it's very interesting. There's a lot of people who will resell on Amazon products, and so that's what I think a lot of the things that we, especially like when we're like, we saw this yesterday, and it was 20 cents cheaper, and now it's 20 cents up, and just in talking to the show, and now it's 14 cents different. Is because a lot of those resellers are changing their price to try to get the buy button, the buy box. So anyway, really great gift, the Panda Toothpick Dispenser for $12, which you can find on Amazon. With that, let's jump into Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Foghorn. And as you know, Dick's Gadget Warehouse is where we put our viewer video, and they can be an assortment of videos. And today, this might be our very first I invented a product. It's from Adam Pez, P-A-Z, who says, I'm always on your site. I bought a couple of cool gadgets browsing around. I have invented, this is my invention. I'm going to try and get it off the ground this season. We'll see how it goes. So let's take a look at Adam's invention.
Here, 1 second. We may need just a half second to look at Adam's invention. There we go. Here, Adam, take it away. There
Hey,
he
Dick and
is.
Chad, this is Adam. I made a little invention. I'm going to call it the Board Bottle Buddy when I put it out. I'm starting to do that, as a matter of fact, right now. I got a patent and everything on it. But anyways, it basically holds your water bottle on a snowboard.
Oh, wow.
It uses the existing holes in a snowboard, and you just kind of use the bolts there. Here, I'll show you here. And you can just screw it onto the board, and it stays on there pretty good. You put your water bottle in, and it holds the water. I mean, it holds it pretty good, actually.
Wow.
Obviously, if you wipe out really hard or something like that, it might fall out. But nonetheless, it has like this the way it's shaped. It squeezes the bottle in. You can see that it goes inside, and it actually holds the water bottle in pretty good.
Wow.
And you can hold it upside down, and it's kind of our way. When we go snowboarding, we don't like to hold our water bottles in our pockets. They're just bulky or whatnot. My sisters, same thing. They just hated doing it. The guys would have to hold it. And so I decided to make something that would hold it. And I just used this plastic that I buy on Amazon. It heats up to like 150 degrees and it becomes pliable. And when it gets cold, it gets hard. So I kind of rolled. It's all by hand. It takes me about an hour to make one of these guys. It used to take me longer, but I'm getting better at it. But nonetheless, one of these days I'll get into full production and whatnot. But as you can see, you can add color to it. You got to see some of the back there that I have colored them. I'm just making them and taking them out to the slopes, and people seem to like them. So that's why I got a patent on it, because the first time I did it last year, and people were like, "Oh, what is that? That's pretty cool." So I decided to patent it, and now I'm going to try to make it and see what happens with it. Thanks again. Love the show. Hopefully, that'd be nice. That'd be cool if I can get on it. Thanks. Bye.
That's so cool. What a neat, I invented this.
I invented this, yeah, from Adam, and his website is Board Bottle Buddy, and I think he's offering a discount to people for a month who see this video.
That is so neat. I think that is the coolest thing. It looks like it works super well. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of problems with having a bottle in your coat. Either if you have cold water, it's going to get really cold. It's going to chill you down.
That part is true. Okay, hit the order page. Maybe there's a discount on that. I'm not sure.
Let me find the order. Shop. There we go.
Shop. Well, if it is...
It's $15 for the white, $20 for the pink, $20 for basically every other, $25
All right,
for
check my website till the end of the week. And because he did send me an email later today, he said, Dick, I'm going to do a discount for if you show this video. So check later in the week, and I'll put up whatever Adam
I think this is a new industry. We have seen a product being born.
Yes.
And I bet you, if I go into a ski shop, I'll see some of these on the shelf.
Who knew that there were screw holes in snowboards that were universal?
I know, that's great. I mean, yeah you have them for your I assume you have them for the thing that keeps your feet on the board. And very, very cool. The Board Bottle Buddy. Very, very neat. BBB.
Adam, you also get a February Mad, one of those 35-year-old Alfred E. Newman pictures. I think we have one more video in-house. So if you want to send us a video, make it 2 to 3 minutes long. It can be just about anything these days. I invented this. I bought a piece of crap. We do love people who find old gadgets that they used once and make a video, 2 to 3 minutes, put it on YouTube. If you don't want people to stumble across it accidentally, just click unlisted when you put it up there and then send us the link. And if it gets on the show, you get a Mad and you get a picture. And hopefully we get some sales for Adam because it's a very clever idea.
And email that mail at Giz Wiz.
I'm sorry, yes, mail at gizwiz.tv. I was just thinking in the back of my head, we didn't show the CES thing of old gadgets. We could do that at the end of the show.
Sure, absolutely. So now we're moving on to the letter. Oh, we still have the Christmas theme.
Oh, that's fine.
Change that, but yeah, perfect.
is from Phil Porter. The subject is odd items for your show. Hello, Dick and Chad. I enjoy the show. I thought I'd pass along a site I can spend hours looking through. I'm not affiliated with it in any way, but the site is sciplus.com. You seem to be looking for odd items for the show. This site will provide you with plenty of them. Keep up the great work. Phil Porter. So let's see the site he's talking about.
Interesting. American Science and Surplus. What? Interesting.
Those flat bulbs are a riot. Have you seen those?
Yeah. You get flat bulbs. Why not? You know?
They're flat bulbs. It's like someone in the factory stepped on one while it was coming out and it was still hot, and they said, "Oh, let's sell them.
Oh, we can sell this.
Get everybody in here. Come on, step on these bulbs, everybody."
Incredible stuff. Unbelievable prices. So, a vial plus and apply. Vial and apply. Swing loop. This looks like something out of Inspector Gadget. So it's a whole bunch of little products that they sell. Just plain tins.
Just plain tins.
Just plain tins. Need an extra hand with that? These
A holder, an A holder.
Yeah, an A holder, or four double A.
They could have said that. They evidently have a sense of humor. Oh, portable scalpel. If you want to do medical operations on the road for traveling surgeons. Oh my word!
Pins by the pound. A Hunko tube. Keep your powder dry.
Oh, that's funny. A microscope to go.
Oh my gosh, this is funny. Okay, so let's go into one of these electrical parts. Let's say gauges and meters. Why not?
Gauges and meters.
No contact sport. Minimal timer. Digital timer.
Oh, it's a temperature.
Meet the meters. These titles are ridiculous. Be the meter reader.
I see. So they have a sense
ballistic.
of humor, too.
Yeah, they have a pretty good sense of humor.
They do. Do they have a thing called do adult kids and
kids and toys, glow in the dark stuff?
Oh, that's us.
I love glow in the dark stuff. Boxo bones, boxes of rocks, 60 stars 60s. This is amazing. Isaac Newton in the dark.
Oh, I love those. Oh,
glow if you love science. That is so funny. Shine
black
like
lighting. I love
magic
black.
light sticks. This is such a good store.
Oh, put LEDs on your head. What is that?
Put LEDs on your head.
That's what we need.
Point. It looks like they're almost like hair extensions that use.
Won't work for me.
Yeah, well, maybe in your mustache.
Maybe mustache. Oh, yeah, I could light it inside of my mustache.
Wow. Oozes, goozes, and slimes. I just love reading everything in this
Dyslexia
store.
putty.
Yeah.
That's just great.
This is so funny. The hills are alive? ? What is that?
Phil, that is a great find.
Space sand. Wow, this is amazing. Yeah, this is quite a good find. I absolutely love it. Kits and models, electric kits, science project books, vehicle kits and models. This looks like such a fun store.
Yeah.
Very good. Seltzer powder. Wow, powered by Feets. Feets. Multiple Feets. Very interesting store. American Science and Surplus, or sciplus.com. That is SCIPLUS.com. American Science and Surplus.
It's a fun play. It's a fun thing.
And that is a very, very neat store. Very good. Okay.
Do you want to double back and show that video, or is the show? Oh, yeah, we have time, right?
Yeah, exactly. So here, let me go find.
Chat room. It's CES's 50th anniversary. I think I told you I have something out for their museum, but they made a little 2-minute video of quick cuts of gadgets from all 50 years of CES.
So here it is. 50 years of CES. Here, let me turn up the volume.
Oh. Wow.
The balloons were big that year. the record player.
Oh, they're coming back.
Atari.
Oh my God, Atari, Panasonic. Look at the phones.
HD TV in the 90s.
Oh, the telephone watch.
Oh my God.
Oh, the StarTech.
The StarTech.
They're moving fast. Oh my God, look at the size of that helmet.
It's virtual. That's the original Oculus.
Oh, and that was the Palm Pilot.
2006.
Kodak, which pretty much doesn't exist anymore.
The iPod Mini. Self-driving cars.
Oh, a self-driving car, 2008.
2011. I would have been there.
Was, I think, Parrots.
14, 16.
Oh.
Last year.
Well, 2 years ago now.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, that's right. No,
yeah.
last year. You're right. You're right.
Wow. Yeah, I heard that originally CES was much more of a meet the manufacturer convention, where if you were going to buy something from Asia or buy a big product, you'd go to CES to find someone to make it for you, or what products they had, and you could buy it and sell it. It's very interesting. Very interesting.
But last year, it was 160,000 people attended. So not only is it big, but to get to any of the other sites is forever, because traffic is. It's like a nightmare.
Oh yeah, I mean, over 100,000 people. You can understand why it's really hard to get a hotel room in Vegas.
Yes,
when
did you get one?
CES is going on. I did. I'm gonna have to Uber in every day, but yeah, I mean, just
You got a hotel that's actually just 2 blocks from your house in Texas,
in
right?
Dallas. Yeah, exactly.
But it's 2 blocks closer.
It's much closer to CES than I was before. Yeah, no, I mean, that's how bad it is. It's yeah. I mean, it'll be a fun year to see what's going on this year at CES. With that, we do still have a few more things to get to. We want to see what the heck was it. That's coming up. And our new patron giveaway. We love our patrons over at patreon.com. They help support the show every single episode. So thank you so much to our patrons at patreon.com/Giz Wiz. So this month, we're giving away a gadget every day to a new patron.
Every day or every week?
Every day that we do a show. So yes, every week.
Okay.
Not
Now, wait a minute.
day.
Also, I have to clarify one thing. With the MAD giveaway, I just do U.S. and Canada. So are you going to send it anywhere in the world?
Oh, gosh. I had not planned on this question.
Only because it came up in the chat room.
Yeah, that's a good question. I will have to check to see what shipping rates are. But U.S. and Canada should be, I mean, definitely
U.S. and
doable.
Canada is not too bad. Canada's gotten ridiculous, but it's still something believable. At least you don't have to.
I think I'll stick to the same procedure.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep it U.S. and Canada just in case. So anyway, I'm using random.org to poke in how many entries we have and then come up with a person.
Okay.
So yeah, I may have to take those out. Anyway. So this week, the winner will receive the Dancing Fish and
the
water
Dancing Fish
speaker.
Aquarium.
Yeah, and I've had it on my shelf for a little while. I actually wanted to turn it on this episode, but it makes a little bit of a hum, which you can hear in my microphone. So I had to turn it off. But that's what it looks like. Oh, it's behind the. the fish will move around, and there's a little aux jack on the back of the gadget for playing sound.
But they're not going to get the water, right?
The water is going to stay here in Texas. Yeah, so the winner is Marshall XX. Marshall XX is the winner this week. I can't get my days or weeks or episodes straight. This episode is Marshall XX. Congratulations to you. Thank you so much for your support on Patreon. And hope you enjoy the Dancing Fish Water Speaker. We'll ship that out soon, most likely before tomorrow, because I'll be gone for CES. And of course, if you want to support the show, patreon.com/Giz Wiz is the place to do it. Big thanks to all of our patrons. And we look forward to you guys supporting the show in 2017. Thank you so much. Now I'm super excited because we get to figure out what the heck was it. If you remember our What the Heck Is It game on gizwiz.biz, it was that pink gadget that looked like it was kind of made out of silicone or something like that. So we get to figure out what the heck it was. Here it is.
There it is. That's what it is used for. Did you have any idea?
I had no clue.
Okay.
So it looks like it fits on the top of an aerosol can?
Yes, exactly. So that if you drop an aerosol can, it's so funny because I dropped one yesterday, you instantly tend to break off the little spray tab. And so this is to lock onto aerosol cans so that if it drops, this protects that little spray nozzle from breaking off.
Interesting.
Now, tons of people, like 50 people, not only got it right, but got it right by calling it nozzle top, which is very suspicious because it's a very offbeat item. And I thought, oh, I know why. Because for the first time in years, I lifted a picture from...
they did a reverse image search.
Yes, and it was a guy named Al who was honest, and Al said, Dick, you got to be kidding. It took me 1 second.
Yeah, you save the image, then you go to Google.
Oh, yeah, show me. Right.
Yeah, you just go over to Google, so google.com, go to images over here, and then you can just drag the image. Let me go grab it. Here it is. And you drop it right on. There it is.
Oh, my, there you go.
And here you'll have house, nozzle top 3-pack. You can see where this image is being used online. And there it is.
Well, fortunately, we owe the rules are to 12 people. So $18, $19.
Yeah.
So we picked 12 people at random, and I will be taking my own pictures from now on.
That's very funny.
But it's very funny. So, of course, the fun thing is the
funny answers. We care about creativity.
Exactly. Bruce says it goes over your nose. It opens up to allow you to breathe, but rotates closed when you feel you're going to sneeze. It's a peg leg nub cover for fashion-conscious pirates. A carrot sharpener. That's very bizarre.
Yeah, it's very
nose protector for anteaters. Carnival ride for Ken and Barbie. Portable juicer. A lollipop keeper, my first toilet brush holder. They're very
clever. I like the lollipop keeper.
Yeah, sea monkey scuba gear head mask, and I like this too. In today's world, it's a safety pencil sharpener that actually doesn't sharpen pencils in fear of poking someone's eye out.
It dulls pencils.
It dulls pencils.
Okay, well that's the gadget, a very good gadget. And now we get to see what the heck that this month's 2-month gadget is. And here it is. That's the whole gadget.
The whole gadget. And as you just learned, it pays to do funny. Oh, you know what? Well, don't do it now. I'll do it later.
Oh.
Yeah, I have to. No, that's okay. I have to find out if that image shows up anywhere. I totally forgot to do that. I mean, I shot that picture myself, but who knows?
Who knows where it goes? Exactly.
Who knows how honest our viewers are? Our viewers are smart, that's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's pretty obvious to me 3D printers are a big deal. This is a portable 3D printer. Obvious. It's so obvious. There are, of course, 12 magazines for correct answers and 24 for silly, ridiculous, clever, or funny answers. So get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. That about wraps it up for this show. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to catch the show live, we try to record every Thursday at around 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. If you don't catch the show live, no big deal. We record every episode and put it up on our podcast feed or YouTube channel. So you can subscribe to those on iTunes or whatever podcatcher you want to use, or on YouTube. All those links to everything is at gizwiz.tv. That's also where you watch the show live, gizwiz.tv. Join the chat room and see all of our old episodes with the show notes to all the things we talk about on the show. Thanks so much for watching this episode, and we'll see you next time on the Giz Wiz.
I'll be here.